And I will put this in perspective because when you look at the values on the screen, just one of the classic normally in the queen is $49.95. Well, today you are getting not one, you are getting two for only $59.97 plus free shipping and 4 flex. The king, normally one of the king, is $59.95. Today, you are getting two of them for $64.97. Free shipping, 4 flex pay, and we would love to hear from you. And all I can tell you is do not wait till later in the day. We are gonna break history, make history here at HSN. Call us. We are also gonna be streaming live on Facebook. Our testimonial line popped up on the screen, so share your experiences. Let us know how your night's sleep has changed thanks to the MyPillow. And wow, what a day we have, because we have the pleasure of having the man himself, Mike Lindell here, who is the inventor and CEO of the incredible MyPillow. And when Mike has a chance to tell you the story, I mean, how it started, and it started the same way, like he couldn't find a great pillow, couldn't find a pillow that was comfortable, so hence he went to work. And thanks to many, many, many different prototypes and many, many, many years, I believe 7 years at trade shows and expos, guess what? The MyPillow came to life. It's sold out. It is with us here today for the very first time at HSN. And wow, it is my pleasure to welcome Mike Lindell. 40,000, well, sold.
40 million.
40 million. I said, when that came out, I'm like, no, that's 16,000 employees. It's so nice to have you here. And I think basically, I'm going to go, hey, you're that MyPillow guy.
Nice to be here, Bobby.
Great to meet you.
It's an honor.
Wow. So you have to share with us this whole story and how MyPillow came to be, because it's just, it's such an incredible story, and you've changed the lives of so many. And thank you for being here to do it for our customers today.
Well, thank you. And well, it was like, I thought I was the only one out there. My pillows would go flat. I'd use my arm, fold them. I'd have all these sleep interruptions. And I had tried every pillow out there, memory foam, fiber fill, hollow fill, feathers. They piled up like cordwood. I just kept piling them up, and I thought there's gotta be a better way. And in 2004 now, it's been about 14 years, I go, I'm gonna invent a pillow that you can solve all these problems, where you could adjust it. And I tried, me and my son spent all these different times on our deck. We had, even had to invent the machine. I had to learn how to sew. It took about a year. And there we worked out that little corner garage there.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, in Minnesota. And someone said, Mom, and I was turned down everywhere. Someone said, well, Mike, why don't you do a kiosk? I said, how do you spell that? And then I got into the Minnesota State Fair. That's that right there. And I started doing home shows and fairs, which I did for 7 years until this infomercial. We did it with a live audience, and I went from 5 employees to 540 days.
Oh my
It exploded. Then I started doing radio, and it was, there's one of my factories. I have 400,000 square feet of factory now and 1,600 employees, and when you see the radio there, it's kind of like being here. This brings me back to my roots.
Yeah.
When I did those shows and fairs, people say to me all the time, Mike, how can you have this much passion for a pillow 14 years later? And during those shows, people would come up that had bought them before and came up and said, this pillow changed my life. You know, your pillow changed my life. My passion is to help people. And that's what kept me going. I went through a lot of adversity. I went through, so many ups and downs and all these things. And so coming back here, when I go on live like this, getting you host pillows and you guys trying them, and I came in and you're going, whoa.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because I said, Mike, the same thing for me that I went through. Well, nothing would work. I tried all different kinds of pillows. I got some issues with the neck. Let me tell you what, this pillow changed my life. I so get it. And we're here to share with you. You're watching right now for a reason. We have never been able to have MyPillow here at HSN, but let me just tell you, the value, it is so unbelievable, and it is for one day and one day only, because when you look at the screen, just to put it in perspective, you can choose the queen. So you see the queen, and by the way, one of the queens normally is $49.95. Matter of fact, I saw it yesterday in one of the big discount stores for $49.95 for one. For today and today only at HSN, you are getting 2 of the queens for well, obviously not for $100, for $59.97, free shipping. You see the FlexPay. And then with the king, one of the kings, $59.95. Today, you are getting 2 kings for $64.97. Again, 4 FlexPay, free shipping. And we're going to talk a little bit about how you make your purchase, because you really make your purchase also. It's either queen or king, but based on your fill.
Right. You use your t-shirt size. So you're going to pick your gender and your t-shirt size. And I know that seems kind of strange, but it's all about your frame size, which we'll show a little bit later in the demo. So you're going to get either 2 pillows in medium, 2 in firm, or 1 medium and 1 firm. And when we talk about firm, they're all going to have the same patented fill. It's just the amount of that. So really go by those size charts.
It was perfect.
And I want to say another thing too with this is the classic that you see in every box store for those prices you were saying.
Right.
This one, we've even added the piping. We've even added more to the value. So it's the best thing ever. I put a 10-year warranty on them.
10 years.
You can wash and dry them, and they're 100% made in my factories in Minnesota. Every part of MyPillow comes from the USA.
I love it.
We're very proud of it. I have 1,600 employees now, but I want to say all of that wouldn't even matter if it wouldn't be for this right here. What MyPillow is, it's a patented fill, and there's 3 different sizes. One's the size of a quarter, one's the size of a dime, and one's the size of down. And they're all percentages all mixed together in every pillow. Wherever you move it, with 6 pounds of pressure, it holds it in place. Your head weighing 10 to 12 pounds will hold that. If you put your hand there, Bobby.
Right.
If you put your hand right here, you see how that holds. Sleep is about the distance from your head to your bed. So wherever I adjust this, and I'm laying there, I get exactly what I need for me or for you. If I'm on my back, I make my own curve, and I get exactly what I need. So you basically, you make MyPillow fit you instead of trying to fit the pillow.
And you know what I loved about it too, Mike, is that it didn't, once you do that, it stays that way,
it stays
right?
there.
So you're not
most people tell me they wake up in the same position they went to bed.
That's exactly
You're
right.
not getting these sleep interruptions. You're not flip-flopping all night like back and forth. And when you have a bent neck that's too high or too low, and using your arm and all these things, your pillow has collapsed. Sleep is about, nobody wants a hard pillow. You want height. You want the perfect height for you. So by being able to adjust, it stays there. And you're going, what?
That's
you wake
what
up in the morning
fascinated me.
This is amazing,
And by the way, thank you. Already over 1,400 gone. I know we have hundreds and hundreds of people joining us. And by the way, we are streaming live on Facebook as well. And you can join us at HSN Facebook page, or you can also come to my page as well. We love it. And I know we've had so many people who said they've purchased 2 sets for children and in-laws. And let me just share with you that this is the day to do it. Just to give you an idea that not only we never had the pleasure of having MyPillow here at HSN, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. And the fact that you're getting not 1, that it is a 2-pack, and just putting in perspective, for basically only a couple of dollars more than the price of 1, you are getting 2. So let's talk a little bit more about the technology, because I love when I looked at the video that you were there like actually cutting the foam, right?
Yeah, we and my son, we tried over 94 different kinds of foams over a year period, and I had to actually invent the machine that made the sizes. So when I move my pillow, here's what's going on inside the pillow. You have 3 different sizes of the patented interlocking fill. With that 6 pounds of pressure, it holds it in position exactly for you. Here are these bonuses that you can wash and dry it. And then no matter what sleep position, it's holding your neck in the right position for you as an individual. Here's my made in the USA, all my employees, and those really are smiling employees. I give them all a pillow when they come to work for me. By the way, that's how the pillows are gonna come. But I give every one of my employees a pillow, because then they end up having the same passion that I have, because they get home, they come to work, they're going, what, this is amazing.
Yes.
And they all, you just want to spread the word.
You know what's funny about that too, because I've been talking about it since I've been sleeping with them last week. And then it's like a great way to meet people, because it's a wonderful conversation. People go, oh, I've already bought them, I have them, I never slept so well in my whole life. This is a phenomenon. And I would say to anybody out there, you can't put a price on a great night's sleep. sleep.
Right.
Honestly, because you know when you wake up in the morning and you haven't slept well and you're cranky and you're irritable and you're going to work and you can't focus.
Yep.
I mean...
Well, it's exactly that. You know, people, they used to say in old commercials before I started doing mine, you know, we spend a third of our life sleeping. Really? Is that a news flash? It's the other 2/3 that quality sleep affects. Quality sleep, it's not how much time we spend in bed. You need to get to sleep fast. One of the things I had is I would wake up, or I would try and get to sleep. I'd stare at the ceiling going, oh, I need to get to sleep right now. With MyPillow, I can adjust it. It stay in that position. I get to sleep faster. I get into a nice deep sleep and I wake up. People say they dream better. They have all these different things where it's quality sleep. Now you're in a better mood. You're going, you know, you feel better. You have more energy. People, you know, think of all the money people spend on stuff to get you to go to sleep. The, you know, sleep aids and all this stuff to force deep sleep. And then you wake up with neck aches, headaches, and all these things, your arm asleep. And then what? You right for coffee or energy drinks. You know, it's like sleep affects everything we do. And it's, and MyPillow has solved so many of these sleep problems because you can make the pillow fit you, you know, adjust it.
You customize
it. It doesn't matter where you move it.
Right.
It's like sleeping on supportive soft. Isn't that the best word? Supportive soft.
I think that's a great
Everybody,
word.
nobody likes firm pillows. You want height, and you want it to stay there. Wouldn't it be nice if you had the right height for you and it would hold right there?
Finally, well, we're going to go to California. We have Pam joining us. Hi, Pam. Thank you so much for shopping with us today. And you are with Mike and Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. How are you? And hi, Mike.
Hello. You have MyPillow?
Awesome.
I do. Mr. Mike, God bless you.
Thank you.
I have never found a pillow that I can sleep like I do with yours, and I wake up without so much pain. I used to always wake up in pain, a stiff neck, couldn't barely crawl out of bed, and your pillows have been just a godsend.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, we don't claim to be a medical device, but I know what you're saying.
I understand.
Yeah.
But you definitely found a good blend and a wonderful product.
Well, thank you. And
You just seem like a wonderful gentleman as well.
Oh, thank you. Have you washed and dried it yet?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
They clean up beautiful.
Yeah.
And I just love your product. I had to call as soon as I saw you were on home shopping.
Yes,
well,
we've
thank
got
you
it
so
now.
much. It's awesome. It's like starting over here. It's like I'm going to get to hear all the these amazing stories.
Yes.
The stories like yours that keep me going. We were just saying that before.
We sure were.
I love hearing testimonials because I feel like, and same way with my employees, we thank everyone out there because it's changing lives, and it's, you know, sleep affects everything we do, and just
when you wake up grumpy and in pain, it doesn't start the day out right.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're so right. Pam, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. And we have a lot of people on Facebook that are joining us. Stephanie, Jen, Bob, Kimberly. I mean, listen, if you have thought about it, okay, this is what I said to Mike when I met Mike. I'm like, all right, I have wanted one. Honestly, I've thought about it. I just didn't do it. And it's a matter of fact, like about a week or so, I was like in one of the major department stores, and there it was, one for $49. I can't even tell you, I so wish I hadn't waited, because honestly, I finally am sleeping great. My challenge is my neck. I slept all night long.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. And listen, when you work the way we do, right, you're all over the place. I'm working morning, now I'm at night. I mean, you have to sleep.
Yeah, and you need to get to sleep right away. Do you find it right away? That's key. Getting to sleep right away. You know, when I invented MyPillow, I'm going, wow, one of the things, for me, I would clock watch before I invented it. I'm going, oh, if I get to sleep right now, I get 4 hours. Now it's 3 hours. Should I just stay up? And with MyPillow, I know wherever, you know, like tonight, I'm going to get about 5 hours sleep, but I know I'm going to get 5 hours. I'm not going to sit there for 2 hours staring, because you get yourself comfortable, and all of a sudden you're going, what? You wake up and it's you're in the same position. It's just amazing that way.
It is amazing.
And when you talk about this particular pillow, when we talk about, well, I'll talk about a little bit more about the patented fill. If you've never heard of MyPillow, the patented fill, it won't go flat for 10 years. You can wash and dry it, but the most important thing is that there's 3 sizes. One's the size of a quarter, one's the size of a dime, and one's the size of down. Now, there's a percentage of each one. I have machines mixes that exact percentage. If you have too much of one or the other, that doesn't work. And so I ended up, by the way, back in the day, I said, I'm going to get a patent on a pillow. And my friends laughed at me. They're going, Mike's going to get a patent on a pillow. And I'm going, and the other one said, if you invent it, you know, because they had the same problems. I thought it was different. Then I found out every single person has the same exact problem I did. Pillows would be either too high or too low. So now having one, you can adjust that fill, and wherever you put it, 6 pounds of pressure holds that in position. So I set it for my side, I get exactly what I need. If I make a curve, if I'm on my back, I get exactly what I need. And this particular pillow here, this is the one you see in all the box stores. It's the one we're selling on the radio, on all radio across the country. But it's the classic. And that one, like you said, was $50 in the stores. This one, I added the piping. This is your medium piping, the lavender. This is the green, is the firm fill. But you know, you're getting the best value, the best price I've had on 2 pillows in history. This is every place in the country, any venue, anywhere.
Don't tell them though.
I'm gonna hear about it. I'm gonna hear about it. Hey, no, on Monday, I guarantee I can tell you guys out there, I will get calls from at least 5 box stores going, what are you doing? I'm going to say, you know what? I brought it to HSN. It was it was a one-day thing, and they're going to go, and then, you know, they're going to go, what? But you know, and then we get over it. It'll be fine. Did you buy one? Why, I bought one. No, that probably.
So, FYI, buy it now while we have them. And by the way, we're going to go through how you place your order. It's very simple. It's the queen or the king. Remember, one queen, normally $49. Today you're getting 2 for $59. One king, normally $59. Today you get 2 for $64. And then all you do is choose your firmness. And by the way, we'll put up a chart because it's very simple and easy to pick. You can also, when you're placing your order, you can pick either 1 medium, 1 firm, 2 medium, or 2 firm. So that's how simple and easy it is in the chart. You just go by your t-shirt size, and we have that graphic that's coming up on the screen.
Yeah, you just go by your t-shirt size. You're going to get 2 mediums, 1 medium, 1 firm, or 2 firm. Just remember, it's all about frame size. And by the way, they're going to come rolled up like this. You just pop them in the dryer to activate the patent and fill for the first time. After that, you can wash and dry them as much as you want or as little as you want. They're going to last 10 years. They're warranted not to go flat, 10 years.
10 years.
And so you're not going to, you know, the amount of pillows bought in a 10-year period, there was a statistic once, but it's like 30, 40 pillows per person. We all have 6 pillows per person per household, and you just keep buying them and they don't work. And you pile them up and they pile up. And one thing about pillows, what I've heard from everyone until MyPillow, people keep their old pillows even though they don't work, and they keep trying them over and over. If it didn't work once, it's not going to work again.
Yes. Or you know what I thought about? How much money do we spend on sheets and comforters, right? All the things that really don't matter. The pillow is the most important purchase that you can make.
Absolutely.
And by the way, thank you so much. We have hundreds of people that are joining us. We want to hear from you if you have them already, or if you're buying them today for the first time. Let us know what made the decision for you. Because keep in mind that this is, again, one day and one day only where you are going to get the lowest price absolutely anywhere. And not just on the regular classic, but on the upgraded classic. So check it out. It's on your screen. And yes, again, you have the opportunity to get not 1, you're getting 2. So if you, and as I said, if you've gone out and you've done comparison shopping, you know the experience and the value. And by the way, also free shipping and 4 FlexPay. And then, you know, the other cool thing about this is that you have 30 days. I mean, I'm telling you, for me, the first night I slept on it, I got it. But you have the full 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. So you have that opportunity to get them home and find out for yourself. So listen, the cycle of the pillows.
Right, we're going to talk about why pillows don't work. If we have Amy come out here, this is a down pillow. I'm going to go through. We've all tried down pillows, memory foam, fiber fill, hollow fill, water, beads, whatever. They all don't work, and we'll show you why. Down pillows have convinced us that they are the best. You're in the store and you feel them. You're going, okay, wow, it feels good, but they don't sleep good. If Amy lays on this down pillow, depending on the pillow, depending on the down. Now, I'm going to accelerate this, depending on the ticking. As fast as it goes, the air goes out of it, and her neck's bent down. And what do? We fluff down, fluff down, up, down. Down, it's a downer. That's why I think that's why they name it down. It's a downer. They don't work. So that goes on the pillow pile. You know. Then you've got fiber fill, which is the opposite. This is like the trampoline. You lay on this.
Oh my goodness.
The one thing about fiber fill, it'll break down real fast. You'll buy a lot of them during a year, but you'll have one little window where it's good, and then it's and then it goes. You know, it's too flat. And this one here, that'll go on the pillow pile. And we can always go back, and then what most people do, they go, well, let me try this one more time. It's the same thing. You'll lay on it again, and nope, same thing this night. It's a downer. You know, down it goes. So. Then you've got memory foam. When this came out, we all bought into it. It's a little hard. They say it might, you know, maybe it went to the moon. It might have worked up there because it floated around. But down here on Earth, if you lay on your back, go ahead and lay on your back. You lay on your back, and see, it's the neck. Your neck bends like that. I'm going to push it down, Amy, till you're comfortable.
Oh, gosh.
About right there. And I think I say one of my new commercials.
Can you do that all night long?
Yeah, I say that on one of my commercials. I'm not going to sit and hold this all night. You just think of all the different size pillows we would need for necks. You know, if it was this would be someone's size. This would be someone's size. This would be someone's size. You know what I mean? You think of all the think of all the shoe sizes we have in all our clothes.
Right.
The industry tried to tell us that this one size would work for all of us. That was the big pillow lie, and that would go on the pile. Now with MyPillow, because you can adjust it, and if Amy goes in and lays down, you take it and you do a little tuck. So she's getting it to her. People say, well, Mike, how much should I tuck in? You'll know that because you just get to your comfort level. You go, all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. The distance from your head to your bed is all about sleep. This is it right here, and it fills in perfect around her neck. This gets exactly what you need for you as an individual. I'm going to show real quick if I have Jonathan come out here.
And stays there.
And
I mean, that's what I thought was fascinating.
I'm going to show you when we talk about frame sizes. And guys, I'm going to do the down one with you to show how bad it is for guys. So if you go.
And these are so expensive also, Mike.
Well, yeah, they've convinced us. You know what I think about down pillows? When I grew up, we drank out of garden hoses, and now they taught us to buy water. Here they taught us to buy air. Down it goes. You know, they convinced us to buy air and charge us. Oh, this air feels good in the store, but it ends up on the pillow pile. You know, so you're buying water and air. You know, water might be okay, because maybe the hose is bad. I don't know. You know, but now, if you're on your side, now Jonathan might have to use a little more tuck. He gets exactly what he needs, just to his comfort level. If you move your hand there, and you see you don't have to hold it, they lock inside. So look at that. Right there, everything's lined up. He's got exactly what he needs for Jonathan as an individual.
And notice the alignment. I mean, that's
in the alignment.
key.
Now, if he goes to his back, why don't you go to your back?
Yeah, because I was going to ask
and
you
do a little tuck. You know, you can tuck kind of. You can do whatever you want to get to your comfort level. Now look at this. On his back, you see we have that curved pillow. Look at how this follows the contour of his back and those necks. It's very important that you get under the arch of your neck. If you put the camera up by me here, on the back of my neck, pillows give you support here and nothing where you need it here. If it is, it doesn't match your neck. So important, if you're laying on your back, you get exactly what you need for you. Everything's lined up. And you know, because of the patented fill and the you're not flipping it to the other side. It's very breathable.
Right.
You take away all these reasons for sleep interruptions. You get into a great sleep faster. You stay there longer. That's why MyPillow, you know, all the things of the 10-year warranty, the wash and drying, you guys is the best value in the history of MyPillow. All these things are bonuses. This is where it's at.
Right, at 40 million sold worldwide. Well, we are going to go to Indiana. Hi, Jamie. It's so nice to have you here, and you are with Mike and Bobby today.
How are you both?
We are great.
Hello.
So we understand you bought the Today Special, but you already have a MyPillow.
We have 2 MyPillows, and we bought them from the big box store, and I paid as much as what I'm paying for the 2 pillows. I paid for 1.
Yep.
But we bought 2, and me and my husband liked them, and we didn't realize how much we liked them until we went camping earlier this year. We have a nice gel mattress in our camper, and we were gone the first night, and we woke up the next morning, and I was thinking all night long, oh my goodness, I wish I would have brought my pillows. I left them at home.
Oh.
And I woke up the next morning, and I asked my husband, how did you sleep? And he's like, I wish I had my pillow. So now I have 2 for the camper.
That's awesome. You know, and Jamie, that's very common. I hear that all the time. People that, even if you've had a pillow for a year or 2 years, whatever, and if you forget it one night, you're right back to the same problems you had before you had MyPillow. And as all those bad memories come back, wow, the sleep interruptions, the sore necks, the headaches, the arm asleep. Yeah. And they, so now you got to, and with the sets tonight, so now you'll have them for both places, right?
Exactly.
Yes, now I have 2 in my house, and I have 2 for the camper, so we're set. We're sleeping wherever we're at.
Right.
Oh, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Jamie.
Jamie.
Really appreciate your taking the time to say hello. I love it. And I was going to say, I mean, that's what this is all about. Mike,
do you know that they, that's the, you know, that's the 2 regrets I hear all the time. The one is that they left their pillow somewhere, but they'll buy an extra pillow usually, you know, buy it, which,
right.
The other one is, or like you were, when you came on, Bobby, and I talked to you earlier, I told you, you know, I finally got, you know, MyPillow like a week ago, and you're going, I wish I would have got it sooner. You know, people don't. That's the number one thing people see me and go, you know, I seen you. And coming on here too, I've had so many people that you'll hear from next time that buy from you now. Yes. They're going, wow, because they're trusting you, you know, that you're going, if you don't believe Mike Lindell, you believe the, you know, the hosts and other people. And that's why when I did those home shows and fairs, people coming up, I'm not kidding, I could sit there back in the day when it's the only place I could sell the pillow were these fairs and shows across the country. And people would come up and go, I bought one of these at a fair a month ago, and they're the best ever. And they're going, really? And it was like, shh. And they weren't shills either. These were real people.
Real people, exactly. But you know what? I think so many of us appreciate that. And you're right. We go through the routine, right? You try all the different pillows. I mean, I did. We know you did as well. Listen, stop the madness. You have an opportunity for one day, and one day only here at HSN. We've never had Mike with us before. We've never had MyPillow. And listen, if you've watched, Mike is everywhere, and you've watched the commercials, and I love so much that this is Mike's business. I mean, like, by the way, everything, all the commercials, everything you do, it's all done right in your facility in Minnesota. I thank you. You're so incredibly philanthropic. I know how giving you were during Harvey. What was it, like 60,000 pillows? So, and it's all made in the USA, and a 10-year warranty, and that you can wash it and dry it. So, when was the last time you washed your pillow? And I think most of us go, never. And then, okay, you maybe go over now and take it out of the pillowcase, right? You know, when you do laundry, you look at the thing and go, oh, I don't want to look at it. It's yellow, it's whatever. And for some reason, we don't buy a new pillow. And it is the single most important purchase to really affect how you feel every day.
Absolutely. And, you know, that was the problem I had. You know, I actually had, when I was 16 years old, you know, I started getting bigger. Now I can think back at why did that happen, why I started getting bad sleep as a teenager. Well, my frame, I started getting a wider frame. So, you know, and I went out and I bought a down pillow at 16 years old. I worked at a grocery store, and I spent one of my first paychecks on that. I looked around the department store and laid on this pillow. It felt good in the store. I got it home. I remember it was a down pillow. And I woke up with the sorest neck, and I'm going, and I couldn't return it. And for, you know, back then, well, you can't return anything. You can't return a pillow. Well, then throughout my life, I kept trying pillows, different pillows, and over again. And I go, you know, am I the only one like this? I felt like I was different. Well, then I started asking people, and I spent a year inventing MyPillow. Here's the little garage I worked out of there. Oh my gosh. I had to learn how to sew. I finally invented the pillow, and I was turned down everywhere. Every box store says, we don't want you here. You know, we don't want this here. You know, because I said I have the best pillow in history. And so I ended up getting into the Minnesota State Fair. I got in all these fairs, and I did fairs and shows for 7 years. That infomercial there that we did was a real audience, just a friend of mine. And we did it out of this little studio in Minnesota. We did it. We went from 5 employees to 540 days. It just showed you. That's where I found out, wow, everybody's got the same problems. And there's some of my employees. I have 400,000 square feet now of factory in Minnesota. We have over 1,600 employees, and we are so proud of every part of MyPillow made here and all the jobs. And we have careers at MyPillow, and what it becomes is it's like an atmosphere that starts with me. We just want to help people, and it has been so amazing for us to see lives changed, you know. And they get the pillow. I mean, in Minnesota, it's like, you work at MyPillow, and then because everybody's talking, you know, that's so rewarding. And so it became, back when I started selling pillows, you know, we talk about the things that I think it's changed over the years because it works so well and changed so many people's lives, you know, because sleep affects everything we do. It's not just the third we spend in bed, it's the other 2/3 it affects.
Exactly.
You know, there's a reason people say, well, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or boy, you need to go get some more sleep. And these, but having these things and having where it becomes a topic of conversation, and then now to come here for the first time with the best deal ever in history.
We're pretty happy about that, by the way.
Any venue ever.
Exactly. And by the way, speaking of that value, and I think, as we know, we're here on Facebook, you know, we've gone out, done comparison shopping, and one of the classic in the Queen is $49.95. And by the way, this is not the regular classic. This is a new upgraded classic.
The corded classic,
to it. So one is $49. Today only, two of them for $59.97. Plus the fact you have 4 FlexPay and free shipping, by the way. But then the Queen, one of the Queens is normally $59, and today 2 of them for $64.97. Plus again your FlexPay, and then all you do is choose Queen, King, or you pick your fill, and you pick your fill via your T-shirt size. So we'll put this up on the screen. And by the way, when you place your order, you can get 2 medium, 2 firm, or you can get 1 of each also.
Right, so and you go by your T-shirt size. It's all about frame size. It's all about, they're both going to be soft, but it's amount of the patented fill and their hold where you put them. Yeah. So you just really go by your gender and your T-shirt size, and it'll be amazing.
And the fill is all patented, because I love when I looked at the first video that you were like, they're like cutting the size.
Yeah,
so it's like the specific size
I spent a year inventing MyPillow. My son, one of my youngest son, every day we tried different fills, everything in different foams and different things. And finally I went to some engineers. Actually, it's a company in Wisconsin, my neighbor state. And I said, here's what I want. And I said, so what this, and my friends laughed at me. They said, you're never gonna get a patent on a pillow. You know, they've been around forever. And I wanted one where you could adjust and it would hold. And we finally did come up with it. One's the size of a quarter, one's the size of a dime, and one's the size of down. Now there's a percentage of every jar, of every size, mixed inside the pillow. So wherever you move MyPillow, it'll hold with 6 pounds of pressure. Your head weighs 10 to 12 pounds, so wherever you put it, it locks into place. You're going, wow, this is the most softest pillow, but yet it holds. And it's a combination that's unprecedented. If you're on your back, you take it, you tuck, you get exactly what you need on your back. And sleep being, if your neck is too high or too low, what do we do with pillows? We reflop them and then they go down like a down pillow. Or if one's too high, if it's too high or too low, you're gonna flip-flop and adjust and stack or use your arm. This takes away, you adjust MyPillow to fit you rather than you trying to fit the pillow. It's like imagine having, you know, you wouldn't wear my shoes, I wouldn't wear yours, you know.
Exactly.
Imagine, with the industry, with the pillow industry, they tried to say, here, this will work for you. And they wanted to just keep selling to you over and over. With MyPillow, you can adjust and get exactly what you need. When you are adjusting it, you can see inside the pillow with the head pressure, it holds it in place. Now here are these benefits. These are just bonuses. The washing and drying, the 100% made in the USA, the amazing, you know, the amazing sleep, the 10-year warranty. Here's one of my factories. These guys, those are bonuses. If it didn't work, it wouldn't matter. You know, it's like, so the best deal ever, the guarantee, the adjustment, all these things are just, it's just everything.
And then what I loved about it is once you do them, when you adjust it, it stays there. I mean, it stays there.
Well, that's the whole key.
I woke up in the morning and went, wow, I'm in the same place.
That's the whole key. If you look right here, if I put pressure here, that's just, you see how that holds? I mean, put your hand right there. If you hold the pressure on that, that's holding. I'm gonna put it in another position. If I move it like that, now put your hand there. You see, it does, wherever you put it, they lock into place.
Locks,
And with
right.
that pressure, so it's like customizing exactly what you need, and you're going, what?
Yeah. I know, and so I woke up and went, wow, I slept all night and I wasn't crinking with my neck and all of those issues.
And I hear too, I want to tell this story. One of the things that MyPillow has changed out there, if you have a MyPillow, you know this to be true, they make the best gift in history. When I started out at MyPillow back in 2005 and 6, Christmas time was the slowest time of the year for me, okay? Because getting a pillow was like getting socks from your aunt when you were a kid going, thank you, Auntie. Well, now this last year, it was the most requested gift. It's like 5 times bigger than any time of year for me, because even little kids are asking for MyPillow. And but the stories I liked to hear the most last year was let's say it's the husband and wife, they each open up their gift and they're going, and they both got MyPillows, not knowing the other one got this is amazing.
That's so awesome. Or you hear callers like we hear, like, oh my gosh, you go away, you sleep on it, because that's sometimes how you know, right? You sleep on it, then you don't sleep on it, and you're like, where's my pillow?
Yeah, you can really tell the difference. And I have a radio host, I won't say who he is, but it's happened to him 6 times where he's forgot his pillow, and he's either had to go buy it in a box store or call me. I would overnight him one.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
go.
That's what we need to have too. We also have to, going forward, have to have that the travel pillows.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That'll
But
be coming.
clearly,
here
again,
next,
this
yeah.
is our first day and our first time ever to have Mike with us here at HSN, and we're doing it, by the way, with the lowest price anywhere for one day and one day only. Thank you. Denise is loving it. So many of our viewers are joining us via Facebook Live as well. Share your calls. Come on in. And I love this demonstration because, listen, this is, we call the pillow madness that we all go through, right, Mike?
Yeah. When I found out, we all have that pillow pile. You all have, there was a statistic, don't quote me on it, but I think it was like 6 pillows per person per household. I was even above that. They piled up, I would try it. I think people out there, before MyPillow, you'd go out and you would try different pillows, and then you go, okay, I'm gonna try a down pillow, spend $100 and some on it, and you go, no, this was the worst because it was a bag of air. The air went out of it, and it was refluffing all night. It felt good in the store, but it didn't work. And then we end up just either buying and passing it on to husbands, wives, whatever, or kids. And then we end up just going to I was talking to a guy, this was a couple years ago now. He said, wow, he says, I buy all mine it was a department store in a big chain. And he says, I only spend like 15, 20 bucks. But he had already bought 6 of them that year because they went flat, Oh, and I'm going, and plus it's the bad sleep. Yeah. But here's the down pillow. Every pillow has, sleep is about too high or too low. So if you go ahead and lay on it, Amy, you lay on this, depending on the ticking of a down pillow. And the sad thing is our hotel industry, they have convinced themselves, whoever the buyers are out there, it's terrible, that down is the way to go. You feel it, and it goes down during the night, and your neck is bent. And if that space right there goes down to where your neck is bent down, you're going to get a sleep interruption. You're going to reflop. Go ahead, Amy, lay back down again. And down it goes again.
Back down, yep.
And this will go on all night long. Up, down, down, up, down. And then you'll end up stacking them, and they go flat there. I mean, it's just, pretty soon it's like you could just pile up books and put a towel over it. You'd be at the same, same.
And then there's the fact that also these are hundreds of dollars. I mean, you can spend several $100s on a down pillow.
And you can't put a price on quality sleep. Nope. But then fiberfill, this is the one that guy had, by the way, that he kept buying them over and over again. Yep. So he'd buy it, and it's all fluffy, but it's not fluffy. We've all said this is the trampoline.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
And the one thing about these, they'll break down real fast. So as they break down, you're going to have a little window there. Like we'll start up here. We're going, okay, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, good. 4 weeks. Nope, too low.
Yeah. Gone.
This one, it goes on the pillow pile.
Out. Goes in the spare room, right? The guest room.
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah. And then it's so weird. I have talked to so many people out there, even people that have MyPillow. They still have pillow piles in their closet from their other pillows. Throw them away.
Get rid of them.
Do you know why I think people do that? You are so upset with a product that you didn't get any value from it, and you know it in your head, and you will try different ones. Here's what will go on. You know what? I'm going to try that down pillow one more time.
You don't want to throw it away.
One more time. You don't want to throw it away. And you go another night on it, and you go, oh, same downer it was before, right back on the pile. But you don't throw it away because you wasted your money, and it hurts to waste your money.
It sure does.
You know,
sure does.
So then they came out with memory foam. It was hot, hard, but it was, but it looked different. You know, they're going, well, somebody thought about this neck problem. If you see it's too high in there for Amy, I don't have to press much though, but about right there. About right there.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so there, it's about right here. But think of everybody's neck. You would have to have all these different sizes for larger ones, smaller ones. You would have and then
you don't even see how it's forcing it in the wrong
and
angle.
Sleep is also, you know, it's a distance from your head to your bed. On your side, you need more height, a little less for your back and a little less for stomach sleeping, even though it's bad for you. But it's all about keeping your neck straight, so it just stands to reason. Your shoulders.
Because that's the key. It's about keeping that proper alignment.
It's right, keeping alignment. Now, when you lay on MyPillow, I want to say this: when you get it, don't just lay on it. Do that adjustment. Do a tuck like Amy's doing there. Get yourself comfortable like you would any pillow. Here's the difference. If she lets go here, this is going to hold right for her. Right there, exactly. If you look from here, that distance there, if I could take my hand, hold her head up and pull this out, you'd see everything was perfectly aligned. Now I'm going to show, just for the heck of it, I'm going to make this, go ahead and I'm going to have you lay back down. Let's say I made it too thick. I'm just showing this for thing. Look how high that is now. I'm just showing you that you can adjust it. You know what I mean? That it is adjustable, and we can really show that if Jonathan
And that's what's great too. If you're a side sleeper, back sleeper, it
you
works
want to be able to adjust MyPillow, and then the
Definitely. And Beth on Facebook is saying she can't sleep without it.
Right, and you know, thank you. But the down pillows, you know, remember we talked about just, you know, your frame size. Us guys tend to have larger frames, and that's why we're using our arms. Our arms asleep. People have sore shoulders, all these problems. If Jonathan lays on this, and usually we're adjusting more because of the, you know, the bigger frames, it's going to go flatter. As soon as the air goes out, I'm just accelerating it, and now the neck's bent. It's not going to be comfortable. But what if you had something you could adjust and it would stay? The one good thing about down, even though it's a downer, is you can adjust it, but it doesn't stay because it's a bag of air. Now, with MyPillow, you can adjust it, but it stays because of the patented fill. So go ahead on your side, Jonathan. So he does a tuck. People always say, how much should I tuck in? You will know. You will be laying there, you'll adjust and go ding, 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 and it's perfectly lined up. You're going to go, by the time you get to the fifth ding, it's out. You know?
It's out, exactly.
So here's your spot here, from your head to your bed. That spot. Now, if let's say that Jonathan's was a little, his shoulders were wider. What he would do, he would adjust it more. Go ahead and lay on your side. He would just adjust it higher, but he doesn't need it. This is too high, so he adjusts it lower. I mean, if he goes to a back, go ahead and go to your back. See, the thing about MyPillow too, you can adjust it to any sleep position. You ever go to the stores? This is another one where the industry said, okay, we're going to really get them here. Side sleeper, stomach sleeper, back sleeper. We all sleep on multiple positions. I mean, I don't know where the guys were that wrote it on the packages, but they must be from Mars, because we want something you can adjust and get exactly on your back as you could on your side. All the adjustments we make, we need to make it, and you can with MyPillow, for you exactly as an individual.
Exactly. Pillowcases.
Yeah, pillowcases.
Pillowcases,
yeah, just use cotton pillowcases. You don't need those zipper protectors either, because MyPillow you can wash and dry. They you don't, and they're very breathable. You're not gonna be flipping the other side. So with a nice cool cotton pillowcase, it's amazing.
Right. So we're just stepping this way so you can actually see it. But remember, you're not getting one. You're getting two of them today. And by the way, we just want to mention the value again, because not only obviously again, it's one day, the best value anywhere ever in the Classic. And this is a new Classic with this beautiful piping added to it. But when you look at the screen and you see right there, $59.97, well, let me share with you, one of the queens is normally $49.95, right? So again, for like $9 more, you're getting two of them. But then when you look at the king, I have to tell you, the king is a crazy buy, because one king is normally $59.95. So for $5 more today, you're getting two of the kings. So listen, and no matter how you look at it, it's an amazing value. The flex pay, the free shipping, and most importantly, the opportunity to be able to get that custom, it's like a custom design
You adjust it, right, you adjust it to fit you. I want to say too, because I'm going to be getting calls from all the box stores going, you gave out the best price in history on the Classic. This is a step up from the Classic. This is the Classic corded with this beautiful piping that goes around it. So I'll tell the box stores, you know what? That was even a better pillow. And you're getting two, they're going to come like this, and they're going to come just like this, where you pop them in the dryer to activate the patented fill, and they'll come out just like this after about 10 minutes. You can wash and dry them. You can wash and dry them as many times as you want. They're warranted 10 years not to go flat. Every part of MyPillow, 100% made in the USA. We make them all in my home state of Minnesota. I wanted to give people, when I invented MyPillow, I wanted to be able to walk down the streets of the USA and Canada. That's why I've sold over 40 million now, our two countries. But walk down and say, what would you like in a pillow? What would you like in a pillow? What would you like? And whatever came out of their mouth, I would want MyPillow to have. The number one thing is I want something that you could adjust and it would stay and it wouldn't go flat during the night, and it would be soft yet supportive. And that's what it is. And I would like I'd like it all to be made here for a change. Wow, here it is. Yes. I would like it to give it value. I'm tired of buying pillows. Here it is, 10-year warranty. And by the way, we did a test at the other shopping channel, QVC, that we did. They had me do a test to simulate 10 years, even though I've been around 14 now, and it blew it away. Okay, it was a simulated 10-year test. Oh, but but I've been around 14 years now. What means even more to me is I have pictures of people that send me from way back when I did fairs and home shows, sending me pictures of their pillows. Mike, look at this, like brand new, 10 years old, 11 years old, and just that alone is, I could have made them to only last, maybe a year or two and still do the same thing, but I wanted to give people value by quality. I would rather give everybody in this country sell one pillow for every single person, or two like the last course they have for two different spots. Yeah. But I mean, to give them something that's quality, and they tell other people. MyPillow has gotten big on people telling other people. Back in the day, there was a commercial. I forget what it was, maybe a shampoo, and it said, when I was growing up, it said, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and so on and so on. Here it said, they tell 500, and they tell 1,000, and you come on here. That's why I love here, because it's like,
spread the word.
Yeah, you're spreading the word. It's amazing. A lot of you are curious.
So how do you describe the difference between like a medium or a firm fill?
Here's one here. We have the two. And I will tell you the different. This will have the lavender piping. This will have the green piping. If you look on the cameras here, all this it's the same patented fill. This just has. They're all going to be soft. This has more of it. Like I use what we call the firm. It just has more of the patented fill, so I don't have to do as much adjustment when I sleep. If you got big shoulders and you're using the one with less patented fill, you want to. You'd have to bundle it up more. So it's all about your frame size, and it's just the amount. These are both identical. I don't use two different machines. They're just way different, so this has more for the larger shoulders.
Exactly. And actually, we're popping up again how you place your order, because you just really place it via your t-shirt size.
Yeah, you need to go by your t-shirt size. It's so important you pick your gender and your t-shirt size if you have that. And you're getting two pillows, so you would either get, let's just use an example. If you're a woman in a medium t-shirt, your first pillow would be a medium. If you're a man and you're in a large t-shirt, your second would be a medium, so you would get a 2-pack of 2 mediums.
Right.
So you're making two choices. You're either getting the standard queen or you're getting the kings, and then you pick either 2 mediums, 2 firms, 1 medium, 1 firm.
Right, so that's the cool thing about it, so you can mix and match in that way. And by the way, I have to tell you, I don't think we brought in anywhere near as many of the king, is that right, as we did the queen, and the king is on fire. And as I mentioned, basically, you know, for $5 more, you're getting 2 kings instead of 1. For $10 more, you're getting 2 queens instead of 1. And the bottom line here is what the pillow is all about. Listen, you don't sell 40 million pillows worldwide unless it's delivering. And you know, we go back to, you know, why is it important? Let me tell you what, I mean, getting a great night's sleep is one of the most important things that you can do. You know, and if you find, like I said, maybe you're right there now and you're punching and you're trying to get comfortable, or then you wake up in the morning.
What's the sleep interruptions? Yeah, it's sleep interruptions. You know, people that, you know, I talk to people, my favorite customer is, bar none, someone that'll come out to me and goes, you know, I sleep like a rock. I don't need your pillow. And then they'll try it. Maybe they'll be at a relative's or something. And they get tired of hearing how good it is. And then they try the pillow and they're going, they'll come up to me next to me, I wouldn't have believed it. I cannot believe a pillow can make that much a difference. Not just in how he slept, but how he felt. You know, a lot of my friends were like that. They were so skeptical. They're going, you know, I don't know if it's your pillow or just that you kept telling me it was so good, but I wake up and I feel good.
Yeah,
you know? And
well,
that's,
and you know, think about that, right? Because if you wake up, right, and then there you are, you're irritable, so it's a relationship with your family at home, you get to work, or you can't think right, you can't focus. And there's also so many articles about the impact of your health and your weight and everything when you don't sleep well. I mean, it's astonishing.
Quality sleep, it's not how much time we spend in bed. People say all the time, you know, they'll go, wow, will I sleep, you know, longer? I have people tell me, you know, I give these, I've given out, like you said before, like the hurricane, but like fire departments and stuff, or shift workers, you know, where they work these shifts and you might only get 3 or 4 hours sleep, but their quality. You get to sleep faster. You go to this amazing deep sleep, and you wake up and go, what? This is awesome.
Yes, exactly.
And I hear that across the board. Anytime I ever hear a negative, they got the wrong size. Maybe they bought the one that with more fill, thinking it was going to break down, but it doesn't. That's why it's very important to use that T-shirt size, because when I started out, people were going, okay, no pillow is going to stay the same for 10 years. MyPillow does, so you don't want to get it. You don't want to buy one this thick. It's not going to break down. You get the right size, and boom, it's amazing.
It's there. And then when you think about the fact, you're right. I mean, your average head weighs 10 to 12 pounds. So you understand why so many of the other pillows out there don't give you the support that you need, and the money that we're spending on them, and the fact that you can put it in the washing machine and dry it. I mean, that is huge.
And by the way, on that too, I want to say, because people ask me all the time, when you wash and dry MyPillow, it's easy. You throw it in the washer dryer, top loader, front loader, doesn't matter. You don't wash it on delicate. They come with wash and dry instruction. You beat them up. You don't wash them on delicate. They dry in less than an hour, like your blue jeans. I mean, they come out. You're going to go, wow. Now I've been around a long time now, but before, one of the things I would come up to people and I would say, hey, have you washed and dried the pillow? And they're going, no, I love it, but I'm afraid to wash and dry it. I'm going, no, they even get better, you know. Don't be afraid. They're warranted 10 years for that. And then they finally reluctantly do. I mean, that was another paradigm I had to change, because people, you couldn't wash and dry pillows, you know. And if you did, it would ruin them, you know. And now you can. Yeah, now you can, and now they get better. Yeah.
And you will run again through some of the benefits. And honestly, when you look at this and you just think about the fact that something like 21% of us over the entire country, if that, get the good night's sleep they should have.
Right. Well, now 40 million. You know, that when you say worldwide, it's not worldwide. It's the U.S. and Canada. That's a very limited. We're going to get our two countries sleeping good first.
Yes. All right.
And there's 100% made in the USA. There's my employees. I have 1,600 of them now. And we are so proud. They're all watching tonight. They're very. This is a big thing for us to go on home shopping network. Yeah,
we're like a big family.
Yeah, we're like a big family. Everybody, you know, they've been working hard making these pillows that you're getting tonight. This last week. We make them in real time, and you know, we're not. It's just amazing with coming into a new space. They all like watch me on TV. Hello there, people.
Yes, I love it. And by the way, thank you. I know we already have a clock that is up on the screen, over 5,000 gone. It'll be the most important purchase that you make. And you know what? Listen, you have 30 days. So if you can relate to any of this, if you're not sleeping, you've tried it all, you spent a ton of money on pillows, make one more purchase today. Know the value that you're getting, because you're getting not one, you're getting two. So, and you can very easily, obviously, do your comparison shopping, but we said one of the queens, normally $49.95. This is the classic, the new upgraded classic with the beautiful corded piping to it. So instead of one for $49, in the queen, you get two for $59. The king, one king is normally $59. Today, you're getting two of them for $64.57 with the free shipping and the flex pay. Seriously, and how many times do people go, this is the best purchase that I've ever made, right?
And this is the best price I've ever seen, even going back 14 years. I mean, anywhere in both countries, anywhere.
That's amazing.
Come here. I wanted to do something very special here. And this is the pillow you see in all the box stores, and we've even made it better with the piping. And it's just, it's absolutely the best value I've ever seen.
Well, and I was thinking too, for a lot of people, I know like for me, I work around the clock, but if you're a shift worker and how hard it is to be able to sleep, I mean, you must hear.
Well, to get to sleep right away, to clock watch, you know, getting to sleep right away is important to people, and not to have the sleep interruptions and not waking up like I used to with a headache or a neck ache or my arm asleep.
Exactly.
You know, instead of me, I'm going, wake up, you know, and they, people ask me all the time, they go, wow, you have so much energy, and I'm going, well, it could be the pillow, you know.
Yeah.
But when you said it before, I hear it all the time. People say, this isn't just the best pillow they ever bought. What I hear from people, this is the best product I've ever bought. Because it affects everything you do. Not just those 8 hours or whatever you spend in bed, that they should be great, comfortable. You're gonna get that. But it's that quality sleep for the other 2/3 of your day. You know, we talk about, you know, for me, it's, you know, my grandkids. I have 2 grandkids now, and I'm going, you know, I wouldn't want to be tired when I, you know, while they're there, or if I go on vacation. You don't want to be tired on vacation. I hear all the time people that are out there that don't, you know, that don't get quality sleep, and then they go on vacation. And I hear from people that forget their MyPillow, so they'll go, "Wow, I was tired on my whole trip. I forgot my pillow at home." That's never going to happen again. We just heard a call,
Exactly.
And it's you want to enjoy the, you know, the waking hours, and you want to feel good and feel and that's what MyPillow will.
It's what it's all about. And as I said, I know we have only like a couple of minutes remaining for everyone to take advantage, to jump on in and to get it home. And the whole value, this is our first day here at HSN to have Mike with us. So listen, we made it so extra special, or Mike made it so extra special for all of us. And I do say all the time, you know, we sell beautiful clothes and jewelry and everything else, but you can't put a price on how you feel every day when you wake up in the morning, right? And you to be able to have, I think, like better brain power, to be more focused, to have more energy, and just get, maybe for the first time ever, a fabulous night's sleep. And that's something I bet right now a lot of people, if you ask that question, can't say.
Right, they don't get it. That's why anyone out there that has that pillow pile, you know what we're talking about. Everyone I talk to that doesn't have a MyPillow, they're all piled up and they don't work. They go flat.
Okay, we're going to jump on over to the bed as we get ready to say our goodbye. But remember, as we said, not only the most amazing value that we have ever, that there's anywhere and anywhere in history. Okay, so Mike, I'm going to hand you this pillow. So I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever, in selling pillows on TV, had a pillow fight?
I just had one with 50,000 people. I'm pretty good at this. I won a pillow fight back when I was, I think, 16 years old.
You did? So it's been a few years since you had one, right? I love it. I love it. I love it.
And you actually, they're quality made, so you're not going to tear them. You're not going to rip them open to the pillow fight. You have that durability
to know that you can do your pillow fight as well. Thank you so much.
And you know what? The Kings, these Kings are hardly available in any box store. They're the best price in history.
Yes, 10-year warranty. Thank you so much. I adore you. It's been great.
Awesome.
8 a.m. Mike will be back. Bissell